wait. Ohashima. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Ohashima, konshima, juri juri, echo, kingshima, ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Ohashima. Ohashima, Rusty Shima, Lustra Shima, Isaya Shima, Laser Shima, Lodsak Shima, Dariru Shima. This was fully intentional. Yeah, it's fully intentional that I'm waking up later every single day. God, it's so hard in the morning. I lost the battle. I lost it. I drink water. Why is it so hard to wake up in the morning? I set an alarm. Okay, well, to be honest, it was my own fault because I set an alarm at 8 a.m. exactly. Because I was like, I could just, you know, if I'm 10 minutes late, 10 minutes late for my stream, that's fine, right? If I get up, brush my teeth, put my contacts on, that'll take me like, you know, no time. It's just a test of loyalty for the king to make us wait. Yeah, exactly. You know, if you can't even wait 40 minutes for me, like what is that even, huh? I mean, I've already been like really late in the past before, so this isn't the first time, but like, you know, this is just like, I need to do this like once in a while. Morning alarms are the end boss of life that we face every day. I feel like they actually are the final boss. I'm lucky that I work a job where I don't have like a specific start time. If I did, it would be all over. I think I would be fired within a week. You know, yeah, this is all according to plan. All of you who waited for me, well, you guys don't deserve anything special, but this is what the expectation is, you know? This is where the bar is. It's time to get that Nintendo alarm clock that plays a fanfare when you get out of bed. Oh my god, the overpriced Nintendo alarm clock. I saw a review on that. Oh no, I didn't see a review. I saw someone reviewing it. Like the intro video. What do you call it? The ad. Kind of want it, but they don't have Animal Crossing sounds on it. If they did, I would be tempted. Still kind of want one, not gonna lie, lol. Are you gonna get the new Nintendo Switch? It's so expensive now. I haven't like really looked into it because I have one and it's fine. I don't think I need a new one. Oh, but they're gonna start releasing games that are only for the new Switch. Either way, I saw that there's like a difference in price. I hope I win the lottery today. Oh, is it today? Wow. See, I don't think I can even enter the lottery because they track like if you actually have an online membership, or what is it? Is it based on like your online membership, or is it based on how many hours you spend playing it in a year? I don't even like go on my Switch enough. Don't worry, they'll sell Animal Crossing themes for paid DLC. Yeah, that is true. Knowing Nintendo, it's based on both of them. Oh my god. Yeah, apparently for the Japanese lottery, you need like a certain amount of hours, and you need online membership to prove your loyalty to even enter the lottery to get one. But at least the Japanese ones are slightly cheaper than the overseas version. I don't know why the price would be that different. Like why, how come? Like one is Japanese only and one has like other language support. But I don't know if that justifies the difference in price. Yeah, everything's a money grab nowadays. Knowing me, I'll probably still get it. I haven't touched my Switch in so long. Last time I touched my Switch, I got what was that? I downloaded Dragon Quest and I played that for a week. That feeling when I applied for the international version because I don't want to risk not being able to play an RPG in English. Oh wait! So even for the international version, you have to do a lottery. Is it like getting the international version within Japan kind of thing? Damn. Yeah, I guess I feel like it's safer to get the international version. That would suck. I like having the freedom to choose between English and Japanese. Like, I only want to use Japanese when I feel like it. That's crazy. God. It's like when I'm using Japanese, it feels like homework sometimes. It feels like I'm trying to study or something. If I lose the lottery, I'll try to get the Japanese version. Good luck. What else is there? What else is a money grab nowadays? Don't you feel like, oh, lately I've been thinking, should I get a new iPhone? Because what if the next iPhone is mega expensive because of a tariff? Then at that point, will the iPhone even be good anymore? You know what? Is there even gonna be Apple AI? Like, or was it Apple Intelligence? They've been hinting at that for ages, but when is that even gonna come out? Oh, Hashima Mav. Not late. You're late for our stream. How could you be late? Yeah, iPhone. Has the iPhone even been good lately? Seems like constant rehashes. You're right. The iPhone has been constant rehashes. But I am a brainwashed iPhone user. I'm too used to it. Like, I like it. I wouldn't even mind if they kept it the same way it has been. I guess there is no point in getting a new phone then, huh? I was here at 8, okay? My bad, I was the one late. iPhone sucks. Owns an iPhone 16. Is it an iPhone 16 now? Oh, is that the newest one? What the hell? Just slap one AI sticker on and call it a new model. You're set these days. That is so true! That is so true. It's really sad. There's no new innovation, really. But the AI features, like, it's like every other phone has, like, some sort of AI feature now, but iPhone doesn't even have anything. I had a 15 Pro Max up until December, then I got robbed. Oh, that's not good. I had a friend from Paris who, like, she had, like, a really bad, like, she had, like, an iPhone 6 or something for a really long time. And then finally she, like, bit the bullet and got an iPhone 15. And, like, within a week of getting it and, like, going back to Paris, she got robbed on the subway. Or she got pickpocketed. And now she's back to using, like, a very old iPhone. I was still unemployed and Dad gifted me a 16. Oh, that's very sweet of him. That's very nice. But what was it? I have an iPhone 13 from my previous job, and I have an iPhone 15 from my current job. But the thing is with the 15 is that it's like they've blocked the app store from it, so I can't download any apps aside from work-related apps. So I can get stuff like Google Maps and like Slack, but there's essentially no apps. And I'm like, what is the point in giving us an iPhone 15 if all you want us to do is to reply to Slack messages and like pick up calls? Like, what is the point in this? Like, just give me an SE at this point. You got to keep the phone from your previous job. I bought it for like $200. This was in New Zealand. I bought it for like 200 NZD at the end. Because it's like you have a choice to either keep it or you can give it back to the company, or, you know, they're like, oh, pay us $200. But then, for some reason, they're supposed to have gotten rid of this, but if you look at the settings page, it's like, it still says like, this is supervised and managed by blah blah company. Can you use the camera? At least I can use the camera. So I've been thinking maybe I should do vlogs or something using this phone. It's weird because I'm used to using like the iPhone. I usually still take photos on my iPhone 13. So I'm used to using that camera when I know the iPhone 15 camera is better. But for some reason, it looks better on my 13, in my opinion. Like, there's something off about the colors, or maybe I just don't know how to use it properly. Yeah. When they give you a managed device, usually it can be restored as new and the corporate profile will go away. That's what's supposed to happen. I think they don't manage it anymore, but that's what, like, on the device it still says, like, what do you call it? Managed by blah blah. Had that with my previous work MacBook. Oh yeah! People often, I know people who get to keep like their old work MacBooks and stuff, and they get like a new replacement every few years. But yeah, maybe. I don't know if I get to keep this phone. I'll probably have to return it if I quit this job. Oh. I'm like, will I get a phone at my next job? Probably not. Depends. Cause like when I oh, did I tell you guys? I did tell you guys about how I went, like I accepted the offer for this in-house position and I went there and I worked there for a day. I went to orientation and I quit the same day. I've told that story already, right? God, I don't remember. I have like streamed so little that I don't remember. But yeah, if I have, either way, they didn't give me a phone at that job. So if I ever go in-house in the future, I don't know if I'll get a phone. Well, I don't think I remember you saying that. Really? Dude, did I not? Okay. Yeah, so basically, well, when I was quitting my previous job, I had like, when was this? In the past year? Yeah. Like, when I was quitting my previous job, before I came to this current job, I had like, basically I got an offer from the first company, and then that was like the easier job with less pay, and then now I'm at like the very hardcore job with high pay. But I accepted the easier job. That was pretty ideal. I was really happy with it. And the pay wasn't bad either. But like at the same time, and then I quit the previous job being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start at this company kind of thing. And then before I fully right as after I accepted the offer for that job, I got an email from like a recruiter being like, hey, do you want to apply for this place? And I replied back being like, no thanks, I already have, like, I've already decided. And then they were like, oh no, but this place is like really prestigious and like they pay really well, like, you know, they're like, you know, like really cool. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it, I guess. Like, I guess I'll just do the interview for fun, you know, just to see, because this place does seem like really, what do you call it, prestigious, I guess. And then, so I went for the interview. And that was when I had the interview. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that was when I had the interview when I was like, oh, yeah, I want to get married in 5 years' time. And then, and then afterwards, I kept on, like, progressing. And I told the recruiter, like, hey, I'm starting at my new job in a few weeks. Can we accelerate this interview process? And she was like, oh, I don't know if we should tell this firm about the fact that you already have a job offer, because they might think, like, you're not serious enough about this kind of work. And I was like, oh, okay, I trust you. Whatever you say, just letting you know I have to start work on the specific date. And then I go through like 2 more rounds of interviews, right? And each interview is like quite a while apart. Basically, I had like almost 2 months before between like starting the interview process for like the company I'm at now until I had to start at the other company. There was like a 2-month period, but the interviews were like spaced so far apart that it was really like, it was so slow. And then when I thought it was already like the final interview, they were like, oh, can we have an additional interview? And I'm like, oh my god, I literally start next week. And then at the same time, I'm like submitting documents for like the other job, because I don't know if I have this job yet. So I'm like, I'm just gonna progress as usual, you know, it is what it is. And then basically it's like the day before I'm supposed to start at my new job, the recruiter's like, yeah, you'll get the results today, don't worry about it. And I'm like, bro, I literally start work tomorrow. And she's like, oh, what was it? Okay, I had like a kind of fight with her, Because I was like, she was like, oh, can you, oh, this was like a week before I was supposed to start. She was like, or was it a few days? I can't remember. Either way, it was something like a very short notice, but like a very, very short period between like her telling me this and me starting my new job. And I think I already asked for an extension at some point. I was like, because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to meet the time. So I was like, oh, can I get like, no. Okay. During the interview for the other company, I told them, I was like, hey, can I get like can I delay my starting by a bit? Because they wanted me to start ASAP. And I was like, oh, can I delay it till like 2 weeks after that? And they were like, oh yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, we'd prefer you start early, but yeah, we'll do it for you. And so I already felt like I owed them something. And then this recruiter was like, oh, like a week before, she was like, oh, I'm not, like, I've tried my best, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get the results before, you know, you have to start at your new job. So, can you ask them to extend it? Otherwise it might be a bit awkward. Like, they might see, like, when you're trying to, like, transfer, like, the health insurance and stuff, they might see that, you know, you started at, like, a different company. And then, like, the story won't add up. And I'm like, can't we just be honest with him? Like, can you not just tell them that I have another offer lined up actually, and can you accelerate the process? And she was like, no, it's better if they don't know, kind of thing. And then she's like, oh, can you just like ask them, like, get an extension kind of thing? And I was like, the fuck? Bro, this is like a week before I'm supposed to start my new job. And then basically, oh, it was like her or like another recruiter working for the same company who asked me to do this. And then, so I was like, I felt like really, like, this was like a moral dilemma for me. Oh my god, wait, why am I so congested? Anyways, this was a moral dilemma. Maybe I should make the background music a little bit lower. Anyways, so yeah, I ended up emailing the lady from the company being like, oh, I know I'm supposed to start next week, but I suddenly have to go back to New Zealand for family issues. Can we extend it? And then after sending it, I felt so guilty that I ended up like crying to my mom about it, being like, hey, I don't know, like, how come, like, what is the situation? I hate the fact that I have to lie. Like, why do I have to lie about this? Like, can't I come clean? Can I just tell the firm that I have like another job lined up and they need to give me like an answer before then? And then my mom was like, oh, Shima, okay, if you're this sad, you should just like email her back and be like ignore it, like ignore my previous email, and then tell the recruiter that you're gonna, like, you need to tell the firm about this kind of thing. And I was like, you're right, Mama Shima. And then I ended up sending an email right after saying like, oh, never mind, ignore it, I don't have to go back to New Zealand anymore. And then I emailed the recruiter being like, hey, I really want you to tell the firm that I have another offer lined up, and you know, I'm okay. And she's like, oh, you know, you might lose the offer like this. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, either you tell them or I'm gonna email the partner myself that I have another job lined up, and we need an answer by then, because I feel like it's wrong for, first of all, for me to like lie about this. And I don't think it's like even that disadvantage, like, it's not even that bad to have another offer lined up. I feel like that's really normal. And when you're applying for a job, like, I don't know why I trusted this lady, by the way, but she was like, okay, fine, like, if you're gonna be like this, I'll tell them, but like, don't blame me if you lose your offer. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, do it. And then she told them, and they were fine about it, and they were like, okay, we're gonna try and get it to you ASAP. And even ASAP would still be like the day before the day I started at this new company. And in the end, I got like an informal offer at like 5 p.m. or something. And then I tried emailing the other lady at the company being like, sorry, this is so last minute, but I can't like start at your company anymore because I got another offer. But then the HR lady didn't see it. And so in the end, I was like really worried because I was like, I don't want to just like not show up at work. What if they've prepared everything for me? then I ended up going to the office, but she wasn't there because she works remotely sometimes. And so I ended up like sitting there like wanting, I went to the office being like, oh, I need to talk to this HR lady, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, oh, I'm one of the new joiners today. And then I sat down, and then I basically got led into orientation. That lasted like 4 hours, and then once I got out of it, I talked to the HR lady, and I was like really apologetic, being like, I'm sorry, I came here for orientation and everything. I mean, I can work here for a month if you want. I can work here for a month and then leave, or you know, like we can pretend this never happened. Like, it's up to you. I'm really sorry. And then she was like, oh, I need to talk this, like, I get the situation. Let me talk to your manager, kind of thing. And then basically I took the laptop home with me. I didn't do any work that day, but I took the laptop home with me. And then after, she was yeah, okay, we're just gonna pretend like that day never happened, and please like send your laptop back, or send you like a thing. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, that is my story about how I went to work at a company for one day and quit on the same day. Or more like, I accidentally got dragged into orientation, but I blame this all on the recruitment lady. I hate her. Whoever the fuck that, like, whatever she was, like, that was so messed up. She could have made it a lot easier for me. If we were just honest with this company that I'm at now to begin with, then it would have been way easier. But it's like, that caused me so much stress, you know. I was like in a moral dilemma as well. Like, that was like a moral problem for me. Like, it became a thing of like, do I really have to lie to get this job? Like, what's the point? Like, why can't I just be honest? Like, why do I have to like come up with all these like dodgy techniques just to get in, you know? Like, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to have to lie. Like, also, it was like, I don't want to have to lie to the other company, the one that I worked at for a day. I didn't want to have to lie to them being like, oh, I have family emergency. And then lie to this company being like, oh yeah, I don't have any other job. Or like, it's like, it was like so fucked up. Yeah, anyways. That really stressed me out. And then on the other hand, when I talk to friends, it's like, you know, some people like really supportive, being like, oh, Shima, you know, you made the right decision. Like, even when I wasn't sure if I was gonna get this job or not, like, you know, was like, yeah, like, that's like, you know, I support you. I totally get what you're doing, kind of thing. And I was really happy about that. And then there were some friends who were like, Shima, you're so childish. Like, how could you do that? Like, that's like a really, like, you know, like, I get that you're trying to be a good person, but like, that's too much. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't even like, okay, there's like the moral thing for me, and then there's the thing of like, that wasn't even a bad move for getting a job, you know? Is JP not competitive like that? If I told a company I had another offer, I think they'd take me more seriously. Yeah, usually they do. I mean, I told the previous company that gave me an offer that I had an offer for another place, so it did work, you know. But I think this recruitment lady, okay, it's also because the first company I got an offer for was like for an in-house lawyer position, and then the one that I actually got, like, I'm actually working at, is like a law firm. And I think she wanted it to be like, I think from the recruiter's POV, she was like, oh, I want my client to sound like they're like serious about like big law, and they don't want to do in-house, because it's like, what if they don't take Shima seriously, because Shima wants to work at in-house. Like, Shima already accepted an in-house position, you know. But I don't think it would have made that big of a difference. I seriously don't. I don't know why she was like that. I feel like she was just a very snaky person in general. Like, she just gave me very dishonest vibes, you know. She was like the least trustworthy recruiter I've ever met, and all of them are like pretty dodgy. They're all pretty snaky, but this one in particular was like, she definitely snakes around in her personal life. You can just not save a company. I know, right? She could have just been like, there was another offer. She could have just like not said like where it was from. But the whole situation just made it very like, dude, I did nothing wrong, and somehow I have, like, now you're making me do this immoral thing to fix up like a mess that you made. You know, like she kept on promising me, being like, oh, don't worry, it'll be like sorted by the time, like we won't have to make you do that kind of thing. And at the last minute she's like, actually actually, can you just lie for us? You know, I felt like that was really fucked up. Yeah, that was an experience. Anyways, I need to cut stream early because I need to do some work now. I got an email. I will wake up earlier tomorrow, I promise. No promises, but you know, in Shima Kingdom, whatever Shima says is right. Hi, Torrent Shima. I don't know why I have so much. Why am I so congested every day? Okay, anyways, I'll go now. Bye. Oshima, I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry for the short stream. The most moral lawyer. I'm so moral. Haha, I have the moral high ground. Oshima.